ways of practicing mindfulness. Now, these are not exhaustive. There are so many different ways of practicing mindfulness. I'm just going to give 3 different examples and just pick one and try to do this each day. And if you can, again, just set some goals to try to do this as often as you can. And once a day is more than sufficient. So some exercises. So one of the things you can do is you can do formal meditation. So there's various formal meditation apps, YouTube videos, so many different free things that you can find online for mindfulness, breathing exercises, there's body scans, there's so many different ways. So I just recommend you pick one, and it should be around 10 to 15 minutes in length. You don't want something that's too short, but also something that's not like too long. And I suggest when you start off, just practice this before bed. You can definitely fit in 10 to 15 minutes before bed to do this practice. And yeah, there's an app that I use called Insight Timer that I find very helpful, that has very good free mindfulness exercises that you can practice, that someone leads you through it. One of the other things that I find very helpful is I have on my phone, and I find this is a good second practice exercise, is to set notifications on your phone, particularly 2 to 3 times a day, to remain present. And basically the notification would just say, be present. And let's say you're at work. That could just mean when that notification goes off, you just get in touch with yourself again. Where are you? You're in your office. Some people like that each break is a chance where you can practice a mindfulness, like a 5-minute, just breathing exercise or something like that. But it doesn't have to be as formal. It could be if you're at work, just literally paying attention to what you're doing, getting out of that autopilot and into the present moment. When you're doing the dishes, for example, that could just be feeling the dishes, the soap, the hot water. It could be just giving yourself this reminder that every time you shower, you're going to practice just being mindful. And that could just be, again, feeling the heat of the warm water or cold water, if you like cold water, feeling the soap on your skin, smelling the soap, just remaining present in that entire experience. If you could do this 2 to 3 times a day, again, it's very helpful to use technology like your phone to set up notifications throughout your day. And what you'll find is it really helps in your day, because you'll find it triggers, and you're like, you really step away from what you're doing for that second. And it could be 5 minutes, it could be 10 seconds, it could be a minute, just to reconnect with what's going on. You'll find that really gives you back your purpose to your day. And the third thing that I find is very effective to practice being present is connecting with nature. So I find this can be very simple, just going for a walk every day, without headphones, just taking in your surroundings, listening to the birds, smelling the flowers, looking at the leaves, wherever is your situation or your scenario, just being mindful with your surroundings. And nature is a great way of being present with something very beautiful and something that's from Earth and something that we connect with. This could be having a pet. There's just something where you connect with someone or something that's just in the present moment. That's not in any way connected to thoughts or feelings or relationships or work or anything. And yeah, it just allows you to connect with something else. So hopefully those are 3 ways you can practice mindfulness exercises. Again, there are so many different ways. You can look this up. But the goal is to try to incorporate this into routine. And why? Well, there's scientific benefit and evidence that this can actually improve your resilience by changing your brain. So why not participate?